Isn't it our first game? Why not?
Tampa Bay thought that was it. Considering Paddock attack titles at SummerSlam 2 weeks from tomorrow. Legion Stadium, Las Vegas. Dominic again covers enough to win the matchup and a kick out. Dominic and Ray with the first ever father and son tag team champions in WWE history.
Father and son tag team champs?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, they were.
Dominic sizing up Jay. Oh, Jay driven into the second turnbuckle. I don't think I've ever seen that. Unique offense by Dominic Mysterio.
He's doing up a smokable.
Oh, and he puts Jay in position. For his father's legendary move. The 619 connected. Right on the button for Dominic Mysterio.
I'm gonna get my ass kicked here, I bet you. I'm 77 overall. Canuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here we go. KC at home to Washington football team. For the season, I think this is season opener.
Yeah, season opener.
I don't even get to start on the road at home, eh? Buggers.
Today, from Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, it's week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs taking on Dwayne Haskins and the Washington football team.
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Washington football team and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Touchdown. Opening drive.
With my good friend. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. Run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And he'll give it here to his running back. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
The tackle made.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Throwing now, Haskins on first down. That'll be caught. It's Steven Sims. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Whoa.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 36. They give him 16 yards there, and it's a Washington first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves. Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. On first down, Gibson. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Haskins. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11.
First down.
Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
He's got it. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially
I
to
was
play
stopped
like this
inches
one.
from scoring, now we got
the game
big
underneath
field
stuff.
goal.
You got to go and make the
3-0
tackle
for
right
us.
away.
3, Chiefs.
I'm winning 69-0.
7-3 for them now.
The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. Haskins looking to throw on first down. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
Number 44.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. And the Washington first down.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Chiefs 7, Washington 3.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Trey Quinn that time, and it's 3rd and short.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Washington on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Here's Haskins out of the gun. And he finds McLaurin. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48.
To Terry McLaurin.
It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
That's a play that'll likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
10 yards.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field going through that one. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
From the gun, Haskins. Got a man, that's Quinn. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Complete.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in.
Yeah,
take this
touchdown.
into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Washington.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And Washington has taken the lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about it.
Oh, right.
First they have to score right back, eh?
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st down, it's Haskins. Open man is Quinn. He completes it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41.
Antonio Gibson.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
he's going to be taken
Flag
down
on the
here
play,
with a penalty
face mask.
flag on the field.
Holding offense. Fuck up. Fuck up.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
That's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good
Second and
about it.
three,
Only people celebrating? The guys who just gave up that play.
Let's move my joystick around so I don't get kicked.
Kicked out of what?
On second down, here's Haskins. Guys, man, complete over the middle. That's Quinn. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Washington.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to be met at about the 43. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defense in front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up.
Yeah, touchdown.
Touchdown, Washington. A big play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game.
First career touchdown in his first career
retaken the
game
lead.
for the receiver.
And there's a situation where as a tight end, once he gets that end zone in his sights, he's not going to back down from anyone. He doesn't...
What the heck just happened?
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. Over the middle, complete. It's Quinn. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
A gain of 11.
It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11. Now Haskins on first down. And this is caught at the 8. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16. And another first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
That scored again.
Antonio Gibson.
Touchdown.
His second touchdown here
It's going to be 24-3.
And Washington is able to stretch their lead.
Hang on, 24-14 for us.
Tied 10-10.
So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. Slings this deep from McLaurin. This is caught inside the 15.
Fucking McLaurin gets
now
it.
Washington going to use the second
40-yard pass.
timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Washington first down.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Operating from the gun, Haskins. This is brought in by Gibson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a gain of 7, and it'll be a second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 3-yard line.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash in a bit of a tight angle. The kick by Marr is good.
27-14 for us going into the half.
We do both defense and offense, or just defense?
So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception.
The interception. We got the interception. Start the 3rd.
I don't think you can
They'll run on first down. It's Gibson.
Oh.
5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard
The
line.
Redskins.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call
The
like
Redskins,
that.
you're
So
playing
when
offense
they
or
do,
defense?
Offense.
Okay.
Offense.
Can you hear me?
There, a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, but playing in offense.
Okay.
Asking you for 5
they go
minutes.
back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
I think he has select
They'll
speed.
keep it on the ground. Gibson, and a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call.
Holding offense.
That time, the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the ball fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call. From the gun, Haskins. And he'll get this to Antonio Gibson.
First down.
And inside the 20
2nd and 15. Mate. First down.
19 yards to pick up there.
Yeah.
Move the chains. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun, Haskins. And he
Oh.
almost had it defensively.
Go past it in
Could have
the
been a
field.
game changer there in this 2nd half. Instead, it's 3rd
Oh, my
down.
brother and the dog passed out.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively, you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. On 3rd down, it's Gibson pushing tacklers aside. And they corral just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on
Antonio
3rd down.
Gibson
That
just
sets
get
up
me
a
fucking
1st and
big,
goal.
We use the word
big
relentless
3rd
a
down
lot with guys
fucking
who are aggressive
conversions.
on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
I can't get a freaking run or pass, nothing.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
10 yards.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
This is
Folded
obviously
like a
critical
lawn
sequence
chair.
for this defense if they want to stay in this game. Down 2 scores already. They give up a touchdown here. That'll make things really difficult for their offense moving forward.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
No.
They'll go to Adams, trying to pound it in.
Nope.
And he pushed forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
4th and a yard right on the goal line.
Nature at the defensive tackle position.
I'm
Yes,
going
he's
for a
because they
field
come,
goal.
but
Fuck
still
it.
plenty agile. He's able to make a nice
I
play
could have
there.
went for
He
it
swallowed the
and
ball
chopped
carrier.
them on their fucking half-yard line or something.
30. Chiefs.
We're
Yeah.
not in the mood to fuck you, bitch.
They come right back and score 30-22
So the
now.
football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
I just threw my 3rd interception of the game and they just ran it back. Pick 6. Down 31 to 10.
On 1st down, Gibson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Ball carrier.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run.
30-yard line.
Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Ball on the
I'm
30.
winning
They'll come up
1,000
with
to
a
nothing.
2nd and 5.
You're what?
Winning 1,000 to nothing.
They'll keep it on the ground.
First
Is able to take
down.
this one up to the 35-yard line. Now it appears we've got a Chief moving pretty gingerly down there. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll
An
be back.
injured Chief out there.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Tegan, the fucking me ass mucks.
Now a handoff here to his running back. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they doubled and 10 here.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. And he'll give it here to his running back. Nice move at the 40. It's a foot race. And touchdown, Washington.
60-yard run for a touchdown, and Antonio Gibson.
3 Week 1 touchdowns.
Nice.
And Washington going to add on to their lead.
He was just going to tackle me. I did a little juke and slipped right out of his hand.
Momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they end up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right.
And I just wanted to run down the clock.
Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. They'll run on 1st down. Gibson. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Antonio Gibson, the ball carrier.
We're back now in KC. It's Washington with the football and the lead as we start the 4th. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibson.
Oh, he almost broke free again.
Chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
Almost broke free again.
20 and a 1st down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 39-yard line. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
My backup quarterback just for his first career touchdown pass.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now they'll look to Haskins to throw it.
Oh, incomplete.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Here's Adams. And he is into the end zone.
Fucking rude. Hey, there's Edge.
A 10-yard touchdown run.
Touchdown again. Touchdown again.
Stretch that lead out even
Edge
further.
is still wrestling.
Turning into a really good performance on the road. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. On first down, this is Adams. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
30-yard line.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on.
I was going to say, he looks more better than what he used to look like back
Oh, you're
in,
eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the
back in his
quarter,
day.
you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing
More
down
fucking
fourth
built.
quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. The
I guess
previous
that's what
run
happens
good
when
for
you take
9. Here's second
almost
and a
a
yard.
decade off, eh? Well,
They'll
more
run
of
again with Adams.
Oh!
The
retirement
reinforcements come in as
Wow.
they're gonna stop him behind the line.
hurt.
And now
Wow.
time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. Washington on third down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
I hope I didn't tell 20 is better.
Hate to see this.
Oh,
Week 1
nice throw.
of the season. We'll be back. And he's taken down,
Well, maybe
but
I'll
not
just
before
take a year
reaching
off.
the 10-yard line.
Off it.
Last
No,
play
I'm
they got
not saying
stuffed
take
at
a
the
year off the
line.
game.
Different story here, over 20 yards.
Not
They
playing
have
the
the
league
nice
games.
cushion.
For it.
They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why
Just
do you need to
focus
do
on
this?
the
Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people have pointed out to me, this is a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up.
And I got
Sportsmanship, not an
franchise.
issue.
Exercise those fingers. On first down, Adams. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Good gain there on first down and keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A 3-yard touchdown run. And Washington is able to stretch their lead.
Could not block that one any better. Everyone was accounted for, and a great surge by the offense.
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues.
You can see if I could run this clock out.
They'll run on first down. Adams.
I'm down to 2.5 left. It's 51-29 for us.
A gain of 3, second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from walking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And
No
I
good.
don't think this has the
Missed
carry.
my
It
field
does
goal.
not. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
Washington.
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. On first down, Adams. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. And looks like we got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in week 1.
Today's final
Yeah,
victory
I
here
won
for the
week
Washington
1.
football team. And partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long.
7
And
points
it's good to have
from
football
tying
back, isn't it?
I was down.
Didn't you see me in preseason?
14.
Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Real football.
Not preseason football
Yeah.
where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's
370
going
yard
to play.
passing they
Maybe
had.
starters
I had
don't play as
208,
much.
but I had
Now,
238
it's the
yards
frontline
rushing.
guys from the first
Nice.
whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason. And now I'm
I'm
listening
not
to
done
you.
yet.
So for
Yeah,
Washington,
almost
hey, you
done.
get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Big D to take on the Cowboys.
I'm still on the
Meanwhile, for
road
Kansas
week
City,
2
they
in
obviously
Dallas.
fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll have a chance at redemption next week at home against the Indianapolis Colts.
I was 72% completion,
I'm Brandon
308
Gordon. Certainly have to
passing
thank
yards
Charles
with 1
Davis, my
touchdown.
broadcast partner, and our entire
Everything
crew.
else was
We'll
on
catch you next time right here. It's
on
the
the
NFL
ground.
on EA Sports.
Oh, they just scored a touchdown.
Rushing. Gibson had 197 yards rushing, 7.5 yards per rush, 3 touchdowns. Williams,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Broken tackle, 7 yards after contact, 109. So I broke fucking tackles. 20+ yard runs, 2 of them. Longest run of the day was 55 yards for Gibson.
Oh, I lost.
My receivers. Let's see what that says. Nobody got over 100 yards passing in this one. Run after catch, 30 yards. Average yards per reception, 14. Yeah. Only one that had close to 10 catches was Trey Quinn. Seven receptions he had. Nobody broke 100 yards receiving. Quinn ended up with 99 receiving yards.
Last week, I was this close to signing a contract for the Universal Championship until Baron Corbin stuck his nose where it doesn't belong. A contract that ended up being signed by John Cena. Now as for Corbin,
Did you play, Joe?
What?
Did you play?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm watching wrestling.
about minding his own business and staying out
You can just skip it.
of my business. Corbin wants to get back up on his feet.
Injury report.
He's got
Ross
to have some honor and some
Perschbacher
integrity. And I'm gonna
has
teach
a
him that
torn
tonight, the hard one.
labrum, whatever that is. And Antonio Gibson had dislocated hip. Uh-oh. My center and my fucking halfback
Oh, yeah.
are fucking out. When it says injury length, is that weeks or days?
Weeks.
out.
Weeks.
Fucking my center's out for 5 weeks and Gibson's out for 8.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
Okay. Forcing the week, Joe.
Go for it.
You done, Canuck?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. I'm forcing the week. Weekly awards. Oh ho! Both my fucking
Running backs.
for the NFC, Gibson is offensive player of the week, and on defense, Foster, middle linebacker, is defensive player of the week.
Dolphins lost
Yeah. What was the score?
35-13. I
This is
lost
probably why-
45-31. I lost.
Okay, I probably would have lost it if I played too.
Doing my weekly training.
80 million subscribers on YouTube for wrestling.
Upgrade players. Couple guys in
Dolph
there.
Ziggler and Robert Roode. The Dirty Dogs.
I got Dallas. So, are we going again?
Yeah, I'm just seeing if I can trade for a quarterback. Mine suck. I just signed Phillip Rivers, though.
Yeah. My guys took over last week and outshone everybody on offense and defense with the offensive and defensive player of the week for NFC. Yeah. Yeah. Fella. Who is my fella? Where is my fella?
Absolutely. Montez Ford was flying around, athleticism personified, and the old dirty dog, top dog, Robert Roode stopped his tracks. Uber athletic Montez Ford showing off that Robert Roode didn't know it was coming, and there's the drop kick. Two of them. You both can get a two-piece with a kick. Yeah, but that... Oh! Roode slamming Tez. Here's the cover now by Robert Roode and a kick out by Montez.
Robert Roode.
The glorious Robert Roode.
The glorious Robert Roode.
He's teaming up with Dolph Ziggler now.
Yeah.
Dolph Ziggler.
Roode and Rooder.
Facing Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins. The Street Profits. And there's a WWE women's official reffing this match.
What?
Yeah. You have a woman. plowing through the guy. That's gay. And so that's what he just said. He's plowing through Dolph Ziggler.
Uh-huh.
He's plowing through Dolph Ziggler. Wee!
This could be it. The half. Here's the cover on Dawkins and a kick out at 2. I've seen many a man kick out from the famouser. Angelo Dawkins somehow finds a way to continue this thing. And Dawkins now. Sending Ziggler back into the corner. Angelo Dawkins. Powerhouse. And don't think they have the tag. Montez Ford. Watch this. This is a thing of beauty. Empty the cup. Take to the sky.
Boom!
You start your game already, Red?
Not yet.
The Street Profits are your victorious.
Like to see the Street Profits back in action here on SmackDown.
I'm set to go though.
Ford and Dawkins
Alright.
are back. With a victory here tonight.
Oh, shoot.
Get back in the
I'm
tag
1-0.
championship conversation. Angelo Dawkins pop-up spine bump. Well, you gotta watch this. This is absolutely incredible. Montez Ford got so high.
I got a feeling
But it took so much out of Montez Ford.
Dallas might school me here.
Here with this flashback. Remember the ribbons? Ford able to take
So
advantage.
I'm going for it. Offense only, offense only. Alright, Washington football team, Dallas Cowboys. I rose up 78th overall, actually. I'm going in.
Well, how the hell do you...
Lollapalooza. The fuck is Lollapalooza? I don't even know.
Sasha was doing on social media when this was all happening. Sasha Banks pointing out what she did to the SmackDown Women's Champion on Friday night last week. And also clearly stating, I ain't no cookie cutter bitch. And then Bianca Belair said, reply to tweets too. You just a hating ass one. It's cool though. Things are heating up here in SummerSlam season.
Tonight,
No.
from AT&T Stadium in Arlington,
These wrestlers got
Texas.
one last fucking entrances, man.
It's Thursday Night Football on EA Sports.
No more goals,
Nothing on the scoreboard. 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football.
What?
Team sucks.
Why?
Now the first carry for Bryce Love.
Why?
And he'll get this one up to the 26. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Vega. Either engaged, married, or dating Alistair Black.
The first carry for Josh Adams, the Notre Dame product.
But he's all over at
Still about 3 yards
AEW now.
shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
All Elite Wrestling,
And it's third
which
down.
have Cody Rhodes,
From the gun.
Dean
Haskins
Ambrose, Brian,
looking for McLaurin, and he's got him.
Daniel Bryan.
And down he goes, but he takes it
They're
up
going
to
to
the
be signing
40.
Braun Strowman
First
and
down, Washington.
Bray
Haskins
Wyatt.
and McLaurin.
Washington.
Yeah.
So they're releasing their top talent just to go to a company
Shotgun
business.
handoff now for Love. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They go play action
Yeah,
now.
new cycle.
Haskins.
Oh, you bugger!
Incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one.
I almost made a great play there.
Brandon, we saw these defenders fly into the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun. Haskins. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. He's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 45-yard line.
Met the McLaurin.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes,
Don't get that
you're able to
reference,
hit a
do ya?
receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage
Met the
after the
McLaurin.
catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Elvis has left the building.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Adams. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
They run on 2nd down with Adams. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things.
Oh, go nowhere that time.
Clockwork right now for them.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
The throw taken in by Sims.
Yeah.
Into the end zone from Washington. Touchdown. Steven Sims. His 1st touchdown of the new season. And Washington has taken a 1st quarter lead. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now this offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this 1st quarter. The drive starts with a handoff to Adams. And from the 25,
Fucking
they work this
commercials,
to the 29,
man.
a gain of 4.
He's tackled.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball
Different little
successfully.
bit,
They picked up
fast
4
forward
yards
and
on
rewind
that carry. So
Get the
now, if you're a play
commercials.
caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz it? Do I need to pressure it? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard
Your
line.
discretion is advised.
Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's
I'm
working.
telling you what
We're
to
seeing
do.
from the offensive line, they seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling
Look at
things
this.
and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
First down.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
7. Cowboys 3.
Yeah, maybe I'll take a year off of
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
Josh Adams.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this
Focus
a
on
little bit of math here.
franchise and
4 plays, 3
just
1st
be a
downs.
pro.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. On 1st down,
Maybe
here's
more,
Love.
right?
And he only manages a
Then
couple
again,
here
but-
down to about the 38-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was
But
closed
this,
pretty
for
quickly.
NFL
That was
22,
because the defensive front,
I'm going
if
to
they
work on
won
having
that
a good
battle at the
team
point of attack in
and
the
just
line
a
of
bunch of
scrimmage,
gold
they used
players
great leverage,
and
held
watch
their
me
spot,
do
and
what I
stacked
can't
them
do.
up.
The last run good for 2. Here's
Be
2nd
a
and
gold
8.
team.
from the gun.
I'm going to play that this Vernacle
This to
22.
McLaurin out on the left side. And
Good
he's going to
player
have
to
another
have.
first down here as the
Good player
tackle's made
line.
at the Cowboys 14. The catch and run, good for 24
Have a line
yards.
where I play offline and have a line where I play online only.
Coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the
wonder what it's
ground,
gonna be like
we
next
can
year.
live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot
Franchise
of
should be
trouble.
fun.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game.
Alright,
imposing
Selena
its
Vega's
will.
wearing a
After the
thong.
pickup of 5, here's second and 5. Operating from the gun. Haskins going right side here, and that's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now.
Brings up second and goal.
On second down now. It's Adams. And this time he is in. Now, following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it. As they'll quickly
Got
head
an
back onto the
interception.
field.
Scored a touchdown. We got an interception.
They'll begin here with Adams. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On second down, it's Adams. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
That's complete to his tight end, Sprinkle. And he'll be
Sprinkle. His tight end, Sprinkle.
12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
His tight end, Sprinkle.
Right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh
Roman
7 downs. Continuing to move the ball.
dead.
And this time they were
The
ready
head
for
of
him
the
as they stopped
table.
him right at the line of scrimmage. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch. If this defense wants to stay in this ball game, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
He was looking for Trey Quinn that time, and it's third down.
They tried to make something happen, but that one came up incomplete, and really it wasn't a good-looking throw.
Yeah, maybe even go as far as to call that a little ill-advised.
Yeah, I would say so. I think that's the right phrase for it. Definitely ill-advised. Just wondering about his mechanics right now, you know, and that's the tough part. You do so much stuff in practice to make it repetitive, but it has to repeat under pressure, whether it's pressure from the defense or just the pressure of playing the game.
The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up fourth down. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many
Field
times.
goal.
In this case, though, catch it.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On play action, Haskins. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
And all this is taken in one hand, and what a catch.
One-handed catch,
Give him 9 there
yeah.
on the first down completion. Well, we know he has pretty good hands on display there. In fact, he only needed one of them.
Yeah, nowadays, All these receivers work on this, right? They do the one-handed catches off the machine in practice. They do it with their quarterbacks. They do it contested, uncontested. They make it part of their repertoire.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
First down, Washington.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the and just like that, on we head to half number 2. So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway.
Second half has started.
The 3. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Washington takes over first and 10.
They start on the ground with Adams. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
A gain of 13, it's a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Again, here's Adams. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 3. First down, Washington.
And they'll run it here with Adams.
Oh.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
This drive is pretty clear. It almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. They're able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that. And that really chips away at your confidence.
It'll be Love to try and get the first. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right, they need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. They'll run on first down. Adams.
Josh Adams, the ball
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
On the carry, it's Love. About 3 yards there to the 27.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays.
My goodness, first down.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse.
Give him some touch.
Reward them, especially when we get deeper in the game.
And that is not going to get there. Missed it short. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Oh, 17 all now,
So the
bastards.
football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, Adams. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him, where he said of himself, "I love it when a team just hops on my back, and I just carry them along."
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Love. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Here's Love again. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
It's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
They'll run on first down. Love. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 37. Back now in Arlington. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. This is Love. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And his throw is incomplete. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Washington on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 4. Open man is Quinn, able to connect. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
It's a gain of 6.
That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. On first down, Adams. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
He was taken.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Oh, come on, holding offense. Come on.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense.
Come on.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. From the gun, Haskins. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. A carry for Adams. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Josh Adams, the ball.
The spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the 2nd score there. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll run with Love. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
He did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Going to give it to Love. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
Yeah.
Bryce
Love.
Touchdown on the season.
Second touchdown on the season.
Oh, yeah?
Well, they decided to run it in and got
Gibson can't play.
A lot of times, that's a passing play.
Somebody has to step up.
Late stages
Next
of the
man
game
up,
here
huh?
in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10.
Yeah, if I do this right, I could kill all this clock.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Adams, and he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. On 2nd and a yard, Haskins. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
On 3rd down, here's Love. And they're going to get the 1st down here across the 15-yard line. Bryce Love, just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it's going to yield a new set of downs. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Staying on the ground, it's Love. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. A tight game like this is such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, backed up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back. Tell him to take care of the ball and try and move forward.
On 2nd down now, it's Adams. He'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here to have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. They'll run again with Adams. And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. A 3rd down gain of 3
Take it right
yards.
to
Brandon, unfortunately, I've been here before. They've had 2 opportunities to stop them, so this is demoralizing. They haven't gotten it done. Now you're calling all your blitzes, all your attack defenses, but you're not worried about playing your normal position. You're going to take chances now.
Well, you said it. 2 3rd down opportunities to get off the field. Couldn't do it, and the clock continues to roll. Totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Holy fuck, come on, Roman Reigns, get those fucking ringers and those fucking slow Undertaker.
And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
Hey, Cat, you high? You high, giddy? You high,
Play of the
giddy?
drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
You ain't like a high person, huh?
They'll try and pick up the 1st down with Adams. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop. 1:50 left in the football game. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Adams. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. is Adams. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late fourth quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on third?
I don't. I run the football and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule.
Got them
Possession
under
is
4.
9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the
So it's Washington getting the victory here.
Yeah,
They
we
were
got the
spurred on
win.
by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they
Walked
held their
into
opponents off the
Dallas and
scoreboard.
beat
Everyone
them.
wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing
220
Little
rushing
League
yards,
football,
157
all the
passing
way
yards.
up through. And they closed them out with a big-time
31-17.
performance down the stretch.
So for Washington, it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early road games. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Las Vegas Raiders.
Now we
for
take
the
on the Las
Cowboys,
Vegas Raiders
they'll
on the
fall
road
to
next
1-1.
week.
And
Didn't
they'll
even
try
play
to make
home
amends
yet.
next week as they host the New Orleans Saints.
Wow.
I'm ready to advance whenever.
So for our entire
Yep, I'll be
crew,
right there.
alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Cross the line with the head of the table to give the Usos that. It's as easy as that. Balor just trying to stand up the reins like a man now. Ambush. Balor rolls out of the way. And maybe an opportunity now for Finn Balor to fight back. And Balor now hammering away. Finn Balor said, I ain't smiling, I'm here to fight. Balor's fighting. Balor's taking out the Usos. Roman Reigns looking back as the Usos are getting handled by Finn Balor. And Balor standing tall. Here comes Balor.
Alright. Advancing again. Advancing again. Here we go.
To Roman Reigns. It's your turn, Roman. Roman Reigns said, okay, let me do it myself. Here comes the tap. Reigns marching to the ring. Roman thought this thing was over moments ago. And Balor out. Balor in. And Balor and Reigns go at it. Finn Balor with a straight play to the champion. Now maybe the champ's in trouble. And Finn Balor was going to put Roman away. Meanwhile, the Usos back to the picture. And a moving game of Balor. That is why the head of the table is the head of the table. 2 steps ahead like check. Beth Harmon on the ceiling. I got the Usos if you get hot for that punch. Followed by an Uso splash. You see her just turn in the air like that? Finn Balor didn't see anything. Knocked down with that Superman punch. Now Roman Reigns teaching Finn Balor a lesson. All Finn had to do was acknowledge Roman. Now we're going to take out Balor like so many before. Balor tapping the first of the guillotine by Reigns. Finn Balor fading. That does not matter.
I'm taking on, yeah, the Raiders.
Finn Balor just found everyone before.
I'm doing my training, skimming it.
Roman Reigns and his bloodline. The question is, will John Cena be able to in 2 weeks at SummerSlam?
Oh, defensive player of the week again. Foster. Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Canada? It's me, one of your pals.
You what?
My the defensive player of the week from my team again.
Did my team lose again?
Don't even know. Don't even know about it. But I'm taking on Raiders.
Let me guess, they lost 36-0 this time.
Wasn't quite that bad.
No. Want to go one more?
Yeah.
Okay. FedEx Field, I must be playing at home finally.
Yeah.
Coming home with a 2-0 record. The fans will be just a jumping. They should be anyway.
Yeah.
Win 3 games in a row. That's the goal of my quarterback, Haskins. Win 3 in a row.
Today, from FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland, it's Week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, Week 3.
We'll see Dwayne Haskins and the Washington football team taking on Derek Carr and the Las Vegas Raiders.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. The scene a few moments ago here. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. A first carry for Josh Adams, the Notre Dame product. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. The numbers for Adams in last week's game. There isn't a coach alive who wouldn't like those numbers. Well over 100 yards and a touchdown, too.
Partner, I think all the coaches who are in that great coaching box in the sky would take those numbers.
So dead or alive?
Either way, they would take that kind of production.
They run on second down with Adams. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Big vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Josh Adams. That's good for a Washington.
He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the ground with Bryce Love, the former Stanford Cardinal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
August.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 11 yards there, 1st down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
He's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On 1st down, this is Adams. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on 1st down.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders 16. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. On 1st down, Adams. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It was Maurice Hurst who got him down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
At the Raiders' 11-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Adams. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Josh Adams.
Touchdown,
His
Washington.
3rd touchdown now on the year. And Washington has taken a 1st quarter lead. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see...
And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. Running to start the drive is Love. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line.
The ball carrier.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. The 20, 10, touchdown.
Yeah, touchdown. 70-yard fucking reception.
His first touchdown here of the
10-yard pass with a 60-yard run.
Washington able to come up with a quick strike touchdown.
If you did know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll begin here with Adams. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
On the pickup. It's 2nd.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this team,
nice fucking catch.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 40. 23 yards the pickup there.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
And he'll take this one down to the 36. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
And they'll run it here with Adams. And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders' 31. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On third down, they go with Adams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
I like the look that they just showed there. When you come out in a passing formation, spread things out a little bit, makes it really hard to come from the middle of the field.
Oh, I got shut down there, man. Lost the
guys. Yep, exactly. Got some good blocking, too. Helped him pick up the first. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
On second down now, it's Adams. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun. Haskins. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And Washington going to add on to their lead.
Touchdown for us again.
The goals to get the ball.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They start on the ground with Adams. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. And that is incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
So on 4th down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return. With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. The drive starts with a handoff to Adams. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. On the handoff, Adams here. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
Corey Littleton on the tackle.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth. He's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
One heck of a 3rd down conversion. 33 yards. Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the gun, Haskins. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
So second down, still 10 yards to go, ball on the 43. Throwing again, Haskins. Open man here, Sims complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 27-yard line.
They give him 16 yards there, and it's a Washington first down.
You always worry about those smaller receivers running through that gnarly patch of land in the middle of the field. But he did a really nice job there holding on to the football and protected himself as best he could while completing the play.
Come on, buddy.
Incomplete. He was trying to get that to Bryce Love out of the backfield. And now it's second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Haskins. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Love. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 16 yards, a first down. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this, or keeps hitting the calculator, but my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
8 yards. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he
is into the end zone for Washington touchdown.
Touchdown.
Josh Adams.
Touchdown.
Seconds of the first half.
And Washington able to stretch that lead out even.
Third quarter now.
This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. They'll start the drive with Love here. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground. And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
To throw on third down. Haskins. Throw left side complete. It's Love. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards that time and a Washington first.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Some tough running, but it only gets him to the 45. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
They're on the tackle.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Oh,
But he
didn't get
can't
it.
quite pick it. No interceptions so far. That probably should have been their first. But at least it's fourth down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Raiders will take over now. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, here's Love. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. We'll check on his status when we get back. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run with Love.
Oh, almost
and this
broke
winds
free.
up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. He's brought down.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Oh, you ball, we got it.
Incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And possession will switch hands for... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run on 1st down. Adams. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field.
While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
Oh, somebody broke his wrist or something.
Again, here's Adams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13, it's a 1st down.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. A carry for Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 46. Shotgun handoff now for Love. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Ball carrier. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
On 2nd down, it's Adams.
And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make the play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And boy, he is is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. It'll be a gain of 4. And they're able to convert here on 4th and inches. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
Now they're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7.
I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground, keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Love the ball carrier.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
The kick by Maher is good. And that will make this now an 18-point ball game.
Washington 31, Raiders 13.
Offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. On 1st down, Adams. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock.
Taking it to the 2-minute warning right now.
Good enough for a first.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Oh.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
That was sneak up on me.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run again with Adams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
They'll try to run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now Adams.
Oh.
And for one of the few times today,
going
this
nowhere.
one's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
From the gun, it's Haskins. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A nice
First and goal from the fucking one.
Stick sets up a first and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. They'll go to Adams, try to pound it in.
Got it.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Touchdown, Josh Adams. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it, and they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they
How
also
would you
need
do,
a little
Cut?
adjustment with their confidence.
I
To
won
give up that many
44 to
points,
20.
even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
I won 38-20.
It's an ideal
242 yards passing, 196 yards rushing.
And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New Orleans Saints.
Meanwhile, for Las Vegas,
they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2-1. And they will get a home date
Yeah.
next week as they will take on.
Yeah. 3-0. 3-0. You gonna play, Joe?
No, I'm staying on hockey.
You staying on hockey? I'm gonna.
I think I'm done with football
Yeah.
for now.
What do you want to do? Advance a week at least?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll force it.
I'll play until my team wins a simulation game.
The awards. Oh, Adams, Offensive Player of the Week for the NFC. One of my guys has been in Player of the Week freaking all season long. Either offense or defense or both.
I got my quarterback got an offense player. Alright, I'm done football for the night.
Okay. Okay.
Your team lost again, Joe.
Because they suck.
I can't believe I'm 3-0 right now. Fuck yeah. Yeah, so that's it for tonight, eh? Alright.
Yeah.